Welcome back to Pain Train Gaming, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with the Metal Gear Solid Legacy, and I forgot to show off this picture right here. It's very nice, I must say as well. There's a few pictures upstairs that I forgot to show off. That's cool. That's like we got the music going again, but I'm not sure if it's gonna keep going. If it stops, I'll just keep going, like, to be honest. Oh, there's nothing up here. I have to say as well, actually, I looked up a file that came with this saying thank you. This guy just built all this for the love of the series. He didn't accept any donations. He didn't accept any sort of funding or anything. He loved the series so much he made this himself, and he got a lot of support from other people as well. And that's fantastic. I love seeing that in the gaming communities. People have such a passion for these things. Like in my older video of the Mortal Kombat Encyclopedia, they're fans that have such a passion for the Mortal Kombat game they're making, Encyclopedia. This guy had such a passion for Metal Gear Solid. He went out and he built this entire thing purely for his love of the saga, and I love that myself. I've played them all. I haven't played now the Game Boy ones or anything. I've purely played Metal Gear Solid 1, Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3, Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence, and of course Metal Gear Solid 4 and Metal Gear Solid 5. The main ones, really. I never played Metal Gear or Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear or Metal Gear 2. I wasn't really into that then back then, because I had already played Metal Gear Solid 1, and that took me over. And then you go back to them and you're like, yeah, it's not for me, really, you know? But I like this painting. This is a very nice painting. So we're gonna go up here first of all. There it is, Metal Gear Solid 5. There's Big Boss. There's Quiet, Ocelot in the background. What's his face? Can't remember. I'm just gonna call him. I can't even remember his name actually. And it's weird. I played Metal Gear Solid the recently than any other game, and yet I still remember the old names, you know, that sort of way. It's only because the old ones have had such an impact on me. Don't get me wrong, this game was cool and all, but I don't think it had an impact as the older games did. And like, I still, to this day I still love it. Alright, I don't have keycard number 1. It's a nice shot of is it Snake or Big Boss? Okay, so the music is stopped now, but I don't know if it's gonna stay stopped. I think it's gonna stay stopped. Yeah, it's gonna stay stopped. But still, like, you know, it's an amazing. They're amazing little little edits and stuff to the actual soundtrack. It's very nice, very nice. Do you know what? Actually, what I might do is while I have you guys here, it might be a good idea. Hang on a sec, guys. Because I'm gonna be going into some personal info here. So what I might do is I might have your man's YouTube thing going on in the background. Since the music cuts off every now and again. Might do that for the next few videos as well. But interestingly enough, what age was I when Metal Gear Solid 1 came out? God, I can't even remember, but it is it's still like a game that I could easily just go back to and play at any stage in my life and still love it. I did a Let's Play through of Metal Gear Solid 1 on the channel. If you want to search for it, just type in Paint Train Gaming Metal Gear Solid, and you should see a playthrough of me playing through the whole thing again. But it was an amazing. So we're on Lucas's YouTube channel, and we're gonna see if he has any Metal Gear Solid ones, because that's what we're looking up right now. He does. He has 17 of them. So I might just have this going in the background, and then there's another YouTuber who also lended his thing. I think it's Kyle. So we'll just have this in the background. I'm gonna link to their channels down below. I do not have any copyright. Sorry, I don't know how to have any permission or anything, but I will link to them down below. I highly recommend you go subscribe to their channels. If you listen to the music, it's amazing, amazing music. So we'll just come back up here. There we go. That's cool. I think that's again all done with pencil, but like it's amazing the results people get with pencil, you know? It's absolutely amazing some people that can get with pencil. Like I still get shocked with some of the stuff that I see. And I might say that a few times because I do. I really do, and I'm always gobsmacked from people who come out and do some stuff like this. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. It's Hideo Kojima on the left and Big Boss on the right. Oh, that's deadly. The lemon, pretty good. Mac Miller. Oh, what's this?
Yes.
Would you work on?
Sure. Absolute. I mean, I love playing Snake, and I love being a part of that world. So yeah, if they were going to do, I mean, you know, I'd want the game to be good, but I would play Snake again in a second.
It's easy as that, really, people. He would play Snake again if they asked him to. I'm just gonna lower down the music just a tad bit because we couldn't really hear him there. Apologies for all this stopping and starting, by the way, guys. There we go, just in the background. Just to give us that nice serenade as we walk through this place, you know? That's cool. That's good. It's not Snake, it's Big Boss. But he was called Snake, technically. This is the main menu music. That's very cool. I wonder, are we able to climb that ladder? Let's see. Oh, it's blocked off anyway. That's technically where the game started, really. You crawl through the vent. You saw Meryl, and then you finally went into this place. I mean, don't get me wrong, it technically started down below, but it was more just an introduction, how to play it and all. This is where the game truly began. As soon as you came down from that thing there, this was the first area. I love the way the tank is still here. That's a very nice touch. The second tank isn't, because we all know who took that. So there's an elevator to go down. We're not going to go down just yet. We're going to head off into the snowy area across the way and see what's down there. Oh, there's one I missed. Actually, yeah, I haven't gone over there yet, so. Some really cool music, very nice piano music to this and all as well. It's very nice, I must say. Oh, that's pretty. That is very pretty, I must say. That is a I keep saying I must say. It's very pretty. End of story. What else do you need me to say? Like, look at it. Yeah. Saladin Sane. Oh, sorry, I was reading the stuff. I wasn't reading the name. I was actually reading the thing above that, because I thought that's what it was talking about from the picture. There's the other tank out there. That's where Raven was. His good old big boss himself. That's a lighthouse. That's a lighthouse. I thought it was the Eye from Mordor. I was like, what the hell? Really? Can't go in here, can we? No. That's freaky. That's really cool. Oh, that's really powerful imagery right there. A snake wrapping around octopus, so decoy octopus, wolf, sniper wolf. Is that a raven? I can't really see in that. I think it looks like a goose, a shaded goose or whatnot, but like obviously it's a raven. So Vulcan raven. That's very powerful imagery right there. It's very nice indeed. Ah, yes. There is Fortune from the second one. She was a very interesting character, and she had a very interesting backstory to her. If you've all played Metal Gear Solid 2, you'll know what I'm talking about. Is the alarm going to go off? What's this one over here saying?
Oh, they're incredible. I have 111,000 Twitter followers, and they're so nice, like they're so respectful and just decent people who really love the game, and people who have genuine appreciation for what you've done is really amazing. So the fan community is incredible. Every time I go to a fan expo or a Comic-Con, there's just lines of people who want to talk about Metal Gear and how it changed their lives, and it's a very amazing group of people.
That's another thing. I'd love to see David at a Comic-Con. I don't know. I don't think he'd ever do a Dublin Comic-Con. If he ever did a London Comic-Con, I'd definitely go over if I got tickets and all. San Diego Comic-Con's probably more where he'd go, but I'm not really a great flyer. I mean, there was that time I went to LA for the Call of Duty Expo, and that's only because, I'm not going to say that's only because it was free and all. It was only because it was a chance for me to go over to America to see what it was like, I wanted to at least go over there once. Going over wasn't too bad. Coming back though, the plane kept hitting turbulence, and I kept being scared, as I would be, because I'm not a good flyer. There was actually an American girl on the plane that I was talking to, and we just kept talking to each other, so it was a great way of calming me down. Taking off is fine. When we're up in the air, it's fine. It's literally when the plane goes down like that, I think something's bad's about to happen. And the same thing with turbulence. I still think something bad's going to happen, and that's because I keep watching the news. So many news about planes crashing, planes disappearing. I keep thinking that's going to be me one day, but hey, power through. Really, if you don't power through, you're not really going to get anywhere in life. That sort of way. That's true. You're not going to see the world if you don't power through. So here is the first iconic, I'm going to say proper boss battle. Revolver Ocelot was a boss battle, but he was kind of easy. He just kept running around in a square and shooting him. This, you were against a freaking tank, for God's sake. And the way to do it is you have to get close and throw grenades in to the little opening hole on it. And sometimes take me ages, because at first I was like, what the hell do I do? And then I was just like, wait, didn't I just get grenades? Brilliant. Oh god. Oh yeah, okay. So you can't go any further from this, which is thank God, because I feel we would have to be doing this for a long time. So that there is on the right is basically Vulcan Raven, but I'd imagine it's what Vulcan Raven would look like if it was the goddamn Heavy from Team Fortress 2. Because look at him, he pretty much looks like that. He's got a small head, massive body, big chain gun, Really cool, really cool. I'm gonna go around and we're gonna come back to. I might grab this rock actually. Oh yeah, there's more art over there, so we're gonna go around and then come back. It's probably the better thing to do. That's very nice drawing, you know. Metal Gear Solid. Oh, these fan arts are amazing. They're really amazing. I'm so like I don't know how long this game has been out for, and I'm actually slapping myself really on the inside that I didn't actually do this sooner, because I love the Metal Gear Solid series. And if any of you have not played Metal Gear Solid, any Metal Gear Solid game, I'd advise you to go ahead and play the first one, then play the second one. You might not like the second one a bit more, and the third one is really good. The fourth one is alright, and the fifth one is really good as well. You know, the first one is amazing in my eyes. It's my all-time favorite. Vulcan Raven. He's very interesting, Vulcan Raven as well. His past and his present, and his little beef with you. He didn't really have beef in a way. He just wanted to challenge you. Like technically, they all wanted to challenge you really, because they heard you were the clone of Big Boss, and they wanted to see how you tally up. This is a nice little wall of remembrance here. I like this. So that's the Colonel. That's really cool. That's the Colonel. There's Otacon. There's Deep Throat, or Grey Fox as he was called. There's Meryl, the man himself, Snake. There's Liquid. I don't know who the hell that is. Who is that? Wait, that's Liquid. Is that Ocelot? That can't be Ocelot. No, I think that is Ocelot. Jesus, Ocelot, you're looking a bit weird there. Mantis, Vulcan Raven. That's your one on the. That's your one. Is it Naomi? No, I don't think it is Naomi. Yeah, Naomi. Or is that Sniper Wolf? Actually, yeah, I think that's Sniper Wolf. And oh wait, that's Ocelot. Wait, then who the hell is this guy? This is probably totally going over my head right now. I say I love this game, and yet I don't know who this person is. If anybody knows who this is, and as soon as I probably know it, I'm gonna kick myself. Please let me know in the comments below, because I'm biting my tongue right now of who that person is, and it's definitely someone who you meet in the game, because I don't see anyone on your codec here, except for Colonel. Colonel, you don't really see him much in the game at all. Anyway, we're gonna go over to that destroyed tank on the way back as well. Nice little black and white Metal Gear Solid poster from that person. That's very nice, very nice. Alright, is that it from over here? I think that's it from over here. So let's go over to the tank. I think the tank's got a little audio cue. It was odd actually, after the first video, I went to the YouTuber whose video I seen this off of, and it had an audio cue at the helicopter. It said like, oh, Hind D, Colonel, you know. It didn't happen for me though, I don't know why. Maybe I have a different version or something, but...
Yes, I'd like to say thank you so much for your years of playing the game with me, and all of your thousands and thousands of wonderful, kind messages of support, and all of your support during the Metal Gear 5 thing. And I just want to say, you know, Snake still got your back.
David, you don't need to thank us. We need to thank you. Like, you've given us a voice to an iconic character who's gonna have a place in everybody's hearts from now on. Like, when I have kids, I'm gonna make them play this first game, because it's something that they need to experience in just the. It's part of history, really. It's part of gaming history, and will always be. And like, we want to thank you, and thank you for putting up with us as well. By the way, you know, I'd say there were times that like we were happy that we were all giving you support during Metal Gear Solid 5, but I'd say everyone's like, you're probably getting overwhelmed by a lot of everyone's you know, why aren't you doing it, you know. Not that you had a choice, maybe you didn't have a choice, I'm not sure. I actually can't remember the reason you didn't do it, Probably because the whole thing is like it was Big Boss. It's not Snake. They needed someone else. But thank you, David. Like, you know, if I could say that to you right now, if you were here in front of me, I would say thank you. And this is cool. Look at this. This is a nice little little figure of Vulcan Raven. That's really cool. This game, I still have the original game. I still have Metal Gear Solid 1 in my gaming cabinet behind me. And I'm never going to let it go. Same with Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3, Metal Gear Solid 4, Metal Gear Solid 5. It's a nice cartoon Vulcan Raven right there. There's a load of parodies of this, like Metal Gear Awesome and all that I've watched. I implore you to watch it as well. If you've played the games, you probably won't get a lot of the jokes. Unless you played the games, but Metal Gear Awesome is definitely something that is worth checking out. Very funny, very pretty cool. There we are. There they are. So, okay, so that was probably Decoy Octopus that was on the wall. God damn it. So let me see. Vulcan Raven, we've Liquid, Sniper Wolf, Mantis, Revolver Ocelot, and Decoy Octopus. It was a shame we didn't actually get to play against Decoy Octopus. Spoilers again, but like I said, the game's been out for ages. Decoy tried to take... He was a master of disguise. He tried to take the impersonation of the DARPA chief, so he probably tried to get like information out of you or something. But then obviously the virus that you were injected with killed him before he has the chance. As I said, I say spoilers, but this game's been out for years. You need to go play it now. Now, this is obviously the last piece of art up here, and then I'll end it there, and then we're going to go downstairs and have a look at the next piece of art. Oh, that's really cool. I know, I feel like I'm underwhelming a lot of these arts by saying, oh wow, that's really cool. Oh wow, that's really cool. Oh wow, that's really cool. But no, they're all fantastic, and there's not really more I could say. I could say that they're absolutely amazing and they're fantastic and nothing can beat them, and then we go to the next one and say the same thing, you know. And then like the last person I said that to, they're like, oh, he didn't really like mine that much if he likes that one better. They're all just fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Right guys, on that note, we are going to end it there, this video. Join me back tomorrow where we're going to continue on Metal Gear Solid and see if I can finish off the rest of the video. If I go to the elevator and we can't go back down, this has been a brief history look. Not really a brief history, my kind of history of Metal Gear Solid Saga in its own right. Hideo, David, the whole team basically behind Metal Gear Solid. Thank you guys. We really appreciate it. Now, take in mind, this is only if this is the last video. If not, I'm going to be saying this all again in my third video. But this is just an what if sort of scenario. But guys, thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye.